Hi, my name is Chris Drury. I'm the coordinator for early college programs at Eastern, and in this video, we're going to talk about a few tools for advising and how to figure out how your credits earned in high school might count toward a degree at Eastern or even another institution if you're planning to attend one. The first thing we're going to do is run a Google search for something called Eastern in 4. These are plans that the Advising Center has made in coordination with our academic departments that outline all the degree requirements for any major you might choose to pursue at Eastern. So we're going to start, I'm just going to choose a math plan as an example. These are all Excel files. I'm going to open this up and take a look. So remember, this might look a little overwhelming, but you can always schedule an online meeting with an academic advisor here at Eastern to talk about how your credits might fit into a graduation plan. These plans break down into a couple of main categories of requirements for graduation. The first is called ELAC. It's our liberal arts curriculum, which is kind of like the gen ed requirements at your high school. All Eastern students, no matter what major they choose, need to complete a course in each category here. So there are different learning outcomes and areas of study. They each have a code, and I'll show you kind of how those come into play in a minute by using a course equivalency search. So you have your ELAC requirements. You can look to see if your credits might fit in here. And you also have major requirements depending on what you think you might want to pursue that lists the different courses required for the academic major. So the Eastern in 4 plan is a really good tool to come in and try to start to figure out whether or not you might have some of these requirements met. If a course you've taken doesn't quite fit into any of these, it can still help you graduate. It counts towards the 120 credits total you need to complete your degree. All right, so those are Eastern in 4 plans. The next tool I'm going to show you is the Eastern catalog search. So we're going to search Eastern CT, this course search. And then we'll get to the catalog, and you can pick a semester. And then let's start to see if a certain math course, you can type and search the list, where it might fit in terms of gen ed or no gen ed. And here you can see a description of the course, and then you could see if you have pre-calculus, for example, that it would meet the ELAC math requirement. So this is a way you could search any course that you've earned credit for at Eastern and whether it might fit in with ELAC. And then you could also check your Eastern 4 plan to see if it might fit in with the major you're interested in. The next tool we're going to look at is the course equivalency searches. So there are 2 ways to do this. I'm going to choose this one first. And here you can look up if you know you have credit coming in from, say, another college for ECE credits or even through AP, you can search how those might come in. So I'm again going to search math as an example, and you could see that the math pre-calculus exam comes in for 4 credits as math 155, and that it meets the ELAC math requirement. There's a reverse search where you can see how credits have come into Eastern from other institutions in the past. It might be a helpful guide for seeing how credits transfer out from Eastern as well, although it's not a guaranteed articulation with another college. It is an example that can help guide you in terms of having conversations with those institutions. So here you can see from all over the country how credits have transferred into Eastern. And if we were going to look up that pre-calc course again, you can see how it might transfer, say, between institutions in terms of finding equivalent courses if you're planning to transfer your credits out. We have a separate video on how to request an official transcript in order to do that too, and that's on our website as well. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully that helps with some advising information. Again, you can always schedule a meeting online through Microsoft Teams to talk about your credits with an advisor here on campus.